Right, so this is the final stage now where we look at making our designs photorealistic using 3D software. So to do that, we're going to use the album package of Pro Desktop, and if we just go to File, New, click onto Photo Album, and then what should happen, hopefully, is I should be able to draw that image in. There it is, there's our box, ready to be rendered. Now, it automatically puts this in perspective, which is useful for us, but we do have to change a few of the image properties. So the first thing we want it to be is in presentation format, and then the next thing we need to look at is applying the different materials to the parts. Okay, so what I'm going to do first of all then is select my materials and just go through how to apply materials. It's quite easy to apply materials. You can press P for part and apply it to the part, or F for face to apply a texture to the face. And we can change colours just by double clicking. We can change a colour like so, and we can do that to some materials that are in there. Now, in addition to that, I've actually added a few more sort of skins that are wrapped around the object, which I'll go through in a second. Right, so some of the skins that I've actually placed in are in custom, and it's all the things down here. Now, I've even got one called Halo Box, and that's so I can apply the skin, hopefully, onto the front of the DVD. But we're just going to concentrate on the box first of all, for the time being. Right, well, the base, I'll need that to be black lava. So I apply material, and if I click onto it, it should then start to make the box into that material. Now, if it's a bit too dark for me to see, all I need to do then is change that, and I can change the texture of the scale so it then renders it something a bit more suitable. And I'm going to have those as black lava as well. So literally, apply material, I click onto OK, it shades the box into the colour that I want it to be. So if I rotate it round, and we can see the lava. Now again, I'm going to have to change that one to perhaps 0.2. Let's try 0.2 this time and see the difference between them. A lot better. So now the bottom there, I can change that one to 0.2 as well. Brilliant. Now, in addition to that box, what I want to do next is change the actual part in the middle there to different sorts of lava which I've got. So I've got black marble here, but if I go down, I've created some different coloured fires. So orange lava, for example. Let's try that one and see what the box is like with it being orange. So it gives it that sort of effect. You can see what the box is actually going to be like. Not too sure of that one, to be honest, so we'll change that one again. So if I click onto the internal box, which is this piece, and let's try a different one. So a green fire. Yeah, the green doesn't really go with the box lava, but that's not a problem. We can sort that a bit later on. Let's try something else then. Orange marble. And these are all skins that I've created and placed into it. Yeah, that's not too good either. Onto that one as well. So it might be that sometimes what you have to do is just up the pattern. So if I up the pattern to something like 3, it should be quite pixelated at 3, so I shouldn't see, and that's a lot better. And that's a lot better. So once I've got an image like that, what I'm going to do first of all is go to File, Export as JPEG, turn it up into high, and I'm going to place that into Document as Box 1. And click onto OK. Now, in addition, what I need to do is change these areas so they're also the same. So I'm going to use the orange lava for that one and the orange lava for this one. So if I apply the material there as well and apply material there as well and material there as well, and then hopefully I should have the orange running down the centre, and that's exactly what I was sort of thinking of when I was designing the box. So I can do that the other side as well. It's just select the faces I want and then over to orange marble, apply material, rotate the box round and apply material. Okay, perhaps I should have applied it on the outside. Sometimes what happens is with this is when you click onto it, it doesn't necessarily work the first time. So it should be orange lava actually, looking at that one. So what I'll do is click back onto that. And we'll try. Yeah, that's a lot better. So, orange lava again. Orange lava again. Excellent. So that's starting to look a bit more like how I anticipated the box to look. So what we will do then is just turn the box around so we've got the different light source. And we've got to try and find the best view. We can send this as JPEG. So if I go to File, Export as JPEG, and click onto that one as Hi, Browse, Box 2, click on to save. Now the other thing I can do is actually do this as an exploded view, and to do that all I need to do is go back to my original drawing and I need to separate these boxes. So by clicking onto, let me turn it back onto enhanced, by separating the box, we should be able to hopefully create an exploded view of how the box goes together. So if I minimise that now and go back to the album file, hopefully it's done that for us. Now the first thing I need to do when I'm doing my box like this is I need to turn these parts to green, and they're actually green plastic, so I might get away with doing it this way, mainly because it's an Xbox game. And then if I select the face, this might work, but I might have to change the different sides, and then click onto my Halo box, and yeah, we'll have to up that one. So if I double click onto that one and change it to something like 5, perhaps 5 is a bit too much. 0.2. So we're starting to get there. So if I just double click back onto that one and try it as 0.1. It's sort of getting there. Perhaps if I then did this as 0.5, 5. And it's just a case really of playing around this then until we get in there. So it's almost there. We've almost got that in there. So if I then change it to 0.18, yeah, it does fit on, but it's sort of swapping it for some reason onto that bit. So let's try 1.7. But we get the idea from there that that's how we're going to render it, and this one needs to be the same really. So if I go to Halo Box, Apply Material, and double click onto that one, change that to 1.7. I've got a bit too high there, so it should be 0.17. Yeah, you can see it's starting to put that image on, but the members of the public will be able to get an idea that that's how the box is going to go together. And so again, what I need to do there is just click onto it and export that as a JPEG. Right, well I'm going to create a few more different images like this. This is definitely the final design I'm going to stick with, that we're going to have a go at manufacturing. And from that point of view, all I'm going to do is just change a few different colours and insert that back into our design.